In last week's Parsha, Hashem tested Abraham by telling him to leave his birthplace and to travel where Hashem brought him. Hashem tells Abraham that his descendants will be like the stars. We finish off Lech Lecha when Abraham had his brit. In this week, Vayera starts with the three Malachim coming to visit Abraham during the third day after his Brit Milah. Each of the three Malachim have a special mission. The first one came to Abraham to heal him and to do the mitzvah Bikur Cholim. The second one came to tell him that Sarah would have a son within a year. The third brought news that Hashem was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, warning him to save his nephew Lot. Hashem was going to destroy Sodom because the people there were very wicked. If there was one kind person, the whole city would attack him. No guests were permitted to stay at anyone's house, and if they did, they would hurt the guest or even kill him. Vayagash Avraham v'yomer ha'af tispe tzadikim imrasha. And Avraham approached and said, "Will you even destroy the righteous with the wicked?" Avraham didn't want Hashem to destroy the city, and he tried to tell Hashem this 3 different ways. Hashem tells Avraham that if there's 50 tzaddikim in the city, he won't destroy it. But there's not 50, so Avraham keeps on lowering the number until it gets to 10. Even so, there wasn't even 10 righteous people. Avraham demands Hashem to save the city. Then he bargains, and as a last resort, he prays, begging Hashem to save the city. Why does Avraham first decide to speak harshly to Hashem, and after bargain, and as a last resort, daven? There is a proper way to say things, and we shouldn't speak harshly to people when we want something. We wonder why Avraham would do this. He's a big tzaddik. We know him as a kind man who has yirat shamayim. So how could Avraham ever speak harshly to Hashem? Avraham knew that Hashem decreed for Sodom to be destroyed and had already sent his angels to destroy the city. Sodom was full of people, which Avraham was desperately trying to save. He knew that he couldn't do much. The only thing in his power that he could do was to demand from Hashem to save the city. Avraham didn't have time to think, so he acted. He did what he needed to do, no matter what the consequence was, in order to save the lives of complete strangers, even though they weren't even Jewish, let alone good people. Here, we can learn an impactful lesson. Avraham went beyond his nature and talked harshly with Hashem to save the people's lives. When it comes to save someone's life, it is okay to act before thinking. It's okay to scream at your little sister who's about to cross a busy road without looking because you're doing it to save her life. But to scream at your sister who took your place at the table, right then and there, you must think and then act, because you are not saving a life. We have to take the initiative and go out of our comfort zone. It's not enough to just think things out. We have to take action.